Today we are back on the giant infected human body to finally fire up the immune system. We're putting the antibodies in the form of desertification. But it's finally time to heal this giant dude, or LeBron as you people call him in the comments. So we're gonna put desertification right here. There's like a soft spot here in the middle. So let's put some sand and let the desertification or the healing begin. Now, if you've watched the previous video, I encourage you to go see it before continuing watching and then come back. Prion was a bit slow. It's over there doing its own thing. It has the hive. It went on ahead and nothing else. The spore got 2 proto hive mine right here, and it did a lot of destruction with one of the calamities. It was a howitzer, and the flesh is on fire again. Great. I don't know how it's gonna do with netherrack, but I know desertification can infect pretty much any infection. Like, this should all become sand, the flesh, even prion, even the nest from entomophobia that is right here. The heart is dead, and I don't think we'll see anything from entomophobia in this video. They are, I think, long dead. So we've got one incubator here that is barely holding on to its life. And I feel like it's not gonna take some time before everything comes down to being a desert, so we'll see if it's gonna survive or not until then. And I don't think there's enough space for a 3rd proto hive mind to enter proto world, and I wish there was a way to remove this overlay from Spore. It's pretty nice, but it's pretty annoying in creative. Okay, so it's starting to fall down already. I don't think the netherrack or... Well, there's infested netherrack, so that's a thing. And oh, infested sand. So there's a fight between the infection and desertification. Yeah, it's converting some of the sand back. There's probably some mounds in here. But by falling down, it's probably immediately getting... Okay, it's not getting through yet. We'll start to see sand falling down. Oh, no, that's not sand. There's also a lot of conversion and falling flowers from Spore. Now, obviously, every structure challenge from the original map, like this here, won't be infected by the desert. So there's gonna be stuff staying here, but I feel like it's gonna be very nice to see the body crumble as it's getting healed? Yeah, healed. In this case, it's too far gone. Spore and flesh is still fighting here, duking it out. Flesh will not be really able to get to the proto hive minds inside the bubble of infection. So all they can do is just reproduce and keep fleshing out everywhere. We can check the points. For Prion, it's at 8,000, so it's pretty good. Like, there was a hive here that started doing stuff and it died in last video. And we'll see probably a big spawn during the night. Maybe we're gonna get another hive before the end. We'll see, the hole is getting bigger. The hole is growing. But still nothing below. There is probably something preventing it from going down. No, there is not. It's gonna go down. Yep, it is going down. We have a hive here. Wait. It just needs to settle down, but it's in a weird place right now. Interesting. It's such a weird area to be. Okay, it's night soon. Stuff are starting to spawn. Like, we've got infected everywhere now, as well as one of these, like, tumor pooper. Oh, it's beginning to fall. Look at that. Sand. More sand. So that's interesting. I don't think the sand can convert the infected netherrack. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff still standing after the infection. Although, yeah, most of it is starting to fall down. We've got a gaping hole here, and it just keeps falling down. The biomass tower are falling down. The sand just keeps climbing. All right, so the incubator seems to be gone. So I really wonder where's the new one gonna be. It might appear on the sand and infect all of it. And the hive that was here is gone, so I guess it fell down or just died. Either way, it's lost, and the sand is growing. But it seems that it cannot infect clay. So there's like a barrier here to the sand. We might have to go infect the head manually. We'll see how it goes, but we might have to. But look at that, it's raining sand. Hallelujah. Okay, that's interesting. There's infected sand down there. There's a gas jibber, 2 of them. So they're actually infecting the sand. Oh, okay, we've got a new incubator. Oh my god, the hole in the chest. That's so weird. We need to find the incubator. I don't see new flesh, so it might not have spawned on the body. That's strange. Might have tried to spawn on something else and just not spawn. Unfortunately, Flesha hates when it's confronted in a non-natural world. It's like doing some weird stuff. It's so weird. It's creating like giant dunes out of the biomass towers from the spore, and it's just using it to like go higher. So desertification is gonna use the flesh here to go through the clay and back onto land on this leg, the right leg. I don't know if it can reach the left one. Okay, let's take a look at the hole. And oh yeah, there we go. The hole, the back is gone. The lower back is gone. And the side is starting to transform. Okay, that's the sound of another one. And it's on top. Oh my god, it's on top of the proto hive mind. If it's not killing it in time, it might just convert the whole bubble. Okay, the proto is extremely active here. Is it gonna be enough? Probably. Look at the damage here. What is going on? Oh my god, I forgot about the go effect. And it's dead! Wow! Spore does not mess around when you touch the bubble. This was the wrong spot to spawn. Okay, the nest is getting consumed. And clay is becoming terracotta, which makes sense, it's drying it up. Okay, if we look from below now, there's no more skin. Only flesh and fungus. And the nest is starting to fall down, falling apart, and slowly growing on its flesh of its butt. This is surprisingly satisfying to see fall apart. Okay, from the nest, it has reached the armpit. This nest is completely disintegrating. There's like some blocks, not infected. These are waxy myatic flesh block. Okay, but there it is. It's completely burning it from the ground. Oh, and cactus are starting to spawn. These are the white blood cell. Oh my god, look at that here. Under the arm, it's just disintegrating. Slowly going up on the arm. Okay. We've got a new one. Where is it? None there? No. I can see the flesh growing. Where's the incubator? It stopped already. Wait, what? It just disappeared. And it stopped growing. I guess it spawned in the void and it died. Okay, there it is. Through the flesh, it has reached the leg. And at the same time, over here, there's desert on the shoulder. It has reached through the nest, the top of the arm, and it's now falling apart, creating a big mess down there, and it's climbing up the bile for some reason. I don't think it's supposed to happen like this, but it's kind of funny. It's really climbing the bile. And I'm seeing a lot of sand falling here. Oh, it has reached the biomass sphere through the ground here, and it's steering the proto's protective bubble. Alright, so dessert has reached pretty much every limb on the body, so I feel like it's time to let the time-lapse speak and finish this off, cleaning the body, removing the infection, until there's nothing left. So, let's jump into a time-lapse. Alright, so a lot has happened during this time-lapse, so let's unveil what the heck has went with this guy. So after leaving the pens, you all saw that it came down the leg and it started to convert the ball here, but it kind of stopped and regrew. Because technically, since the desert is using the tick speed, the random tick speed, when I'm too far, it's not like growing, but spore is. It killed this one, so this is just a dead ball of sand. And if we go down, that's the best part that you can't see in the time lapse. Look at that. There's even the flesh here, slowly turning it back and just losing it because the desert is faster. But we can see the shape of the desert and the fact that the spore can just regrow its ball consistently until it dies. by probably suffocation or whatever happened in there. It just kept trickling down and building onto the bile that is coming up. And what I really like during the time lapse is seeing the bile just spewing out of the bubble like it's alive, and it's like slurping bile out. Also, he got a really bad tan on his back. These are some Hulk strong pants. They are holding on after all that, even these here. The nest is fully gone, except those things. And it finally reached the head, and it's crying backward. And at some point there was a Verfaldrake that spawned from this one here, and it got completely annihilated by the hive that spawned here, that also did some really nice wave pattern on the leg. Unfortunately, it stopped infecting after a while, and it just standing there doing nothing. And unfortunately, well, it kinda healed. It's now a desert body, except the arm. This could not be recovered. This is a lost cause. You need some archaeologists to just recompose this arm. Look at how broken that is. And this one has lost its finger. But other than that, the desert has pretty much covered everything. There was a hive here, and it's slowly getting taken over by the desert, but it has some really fun pattern on the pants. So the desert is really a good infection cleanser, with some flaw, of course, but as far as infection goes, this is really interesting to see on this type of map. This is the first time we do something this weird and wacky with the desert. Why? What is that? So it's spewing from its back? Or I don't know? Congealed blood, entomophobia. This is blood. He bled on the ground. Wow. I guess this is from the nest? Is that a liquid? What is that? Oh, it's like snow. Why is it like spewing there? That's so weird. Anyway, what a sight to see this map is. He has no face, but he must cry. So yeah, it basically created another ecosystem. So I hope you enjoyed. That was a fun experiment, to be honest. And thank you, Magnetic Amnesia, for this idea. This was an idea from the comments, so make sure you do comment down below for some fun idea like this. And as always, you're awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.